nuclear fallout shelters. Now everyone was encouraged to build them. But as Sarah Consmo reports, they're kind of hard to find.
The chance of your being hurt by an atomic bomb is slight.
Signs like these used to be posted all over the city, pointing the way to fallout shelters in the case of a nuclear attack.
Since there is a chance, you must know how to protect yourself.
Problem is, they were probably useless.
I don't think, had the United States and the Soviet Union gone to all-out nuclear war, that any fallout shelters in Washington, D.C. would have been usable. I really don't think so.
A shelter in the basement of Adams Morgan School was recently rediscovered. Others were located in apartment complexes, homes, and churches. Historians don't have an exact number, but hundreds of buildings were designated in the city, with space for tens of thousands of people.
To intercept an enemy.
But a nuclear strike would have had to be at least as far away as Baltimore for any of those buildings to be left standing.
Worked the way it was supposed to. What was going to happen to these people after a couple days, after a few weeks? The supplies run out, no way to resupply. People are going to have to go outside, and the fallout's just as deadly.
And very few of them were stocked with supplies. They were created at the outbreak of the Korean War and then expanded after the Cuban Missile Crisis when people's fears were at their highest. But people viewed the idea of publicly funding shelters as too communist. So what was their purpose?
Image management, to give the appearance that something is being done to keep people safe, even though there was a recognition that very little could be done.
Civil defense teams will go into action immediately.
Now they are relics of D.C. history. Historians think as little as 5% of the signs are still around. In Washington, D.C., Sarah Consmo, WUSA 9.